Hey everyone, Tracy here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about how to take good Instagram photos at home. So let's go ahead and get started. As we all know, we would love to have some beautiful, stellar pictures of ourselves on Instagram in regards to selfies, to half body, full body, beautiful lighting, etc. So I'm going to show you all the things you need to know and do to have good Instagram photos in regards to the type of equipment, the type of camera, tripods, the type of lighting you should be under, the location, the setting, etc. And don't forget to keep watching until the end of the video because I'm also going to be showing you some photo shoot examples, step-by-step process and how I take pictures during my photo shoots. So let's get started. The DSLR camera that I use most commonly is the Sony Alpha 7 III that is being shot right now for this video, but you can see right here in this little screen, that's how it looks like. That's our new baby in our DSLR camera collection, or most commonly used is your phone camera, like this one. The second tip I highly recommend is definitely getting a tripod just like this as well. It's super cheap, it's not that expensive on Amazon. This is how mine looks like, and it also bends its leg too, so you could wrap it around even the big tripod or even put on top of like a tabletop and just take pictures of yourself for self-timer instead of just using your hands. So I highly recommend a tripod. So the next tip is about lighting. A really bright and sunny image could be natural outdoor lighting. The next lighting you could do is natural window lighting as well. You could be inside the house, but if you're by a window, that nice sunlight is coming in through that window, you have really pretty different type of lighting that's softer, it's not as harsh compared to when you are outside. Another type of lighting that you could use is artificial lighting. And yes, that is a little bit more challenging to learn, but it's so worth it once you know how to use it. Another tip that you need to know to have great Instagram photos is knowing which location and setting you would like to shoot at. And this part could get really fun and creative. For instance, if you want to shoot outside, you could totally shoot in front of a tree or in a bush to have some greenery around you, or some area where there's the sun behind your head and then you shoot where the sun is behind your head to get more creative shots with that sun flare coming in. Or you could go on the side of your house with a solid color wall to take some photos there in a shadowy area, or in front of your garage door as well if it's also a solid color, to take some great photos there. If you want to shoot inside, you could definitely use artificial and natural lighting like I stated earlier. And you get really creative by using different kinds of sheets, cloths, or even window curtains as your backdrop. For instance, my backdrop right here is literally a blue cloth. You get even creative using blankets. For instance, like this. This is a blanket and this is now my backdrop. So, and you can make it look curvy like this, like a U, something like that. You could totally get creative with the colors, especially with the color palettes. Another thing I suggest is using props at home. For instance, you could totally incorporate some plants, furniture, or even accessories within your photo shoot to really spice it up and give it a better story. For instance, when we were taking pictures on the rooftop of our house, I used sunglasses as my accessory on the rooftop. And also when we were taking my modeling digitals for my portfolio, I use a chair stool to sit on as one of the props to kind of spice it up and give it a little bit more variety in the photos as well. Another thing you could do is you could totally take your images by yourself or with someone else. When you take pictures yourself, I highly recommend, of course, putting your camera on a tripod like I said earlier, and also with a self-timer as well on your camera. I use Photoshop Express, and the other photo editing app that I use is called Prequel, and it's really easy to do. Like for instance, for this one, I could totally edit the sharpening, the reduced luminance, etc., the split tone, the blur, vignette. You could do so much with that. Last but not least, I'm gonna go into the photo shoot examples. 2 of these photo shoots that I have done in natural outdoor lighting. I really wanted to have some kind of high fashion, edgy aesthetic hanging from a bar. I told George to go down on a very low angle because I really wanted me to look really, really big and confident and with my legs looking really long. Here are some of the final photos from that photo shoot. So the next photo shoot we did is shooting in front of our flower bush right outside our backyard again. And so I look at the location, I fix the lighting, and then I pretty much just put the self timer and then I pose, and here are some of those images from that photo shoot as well. And to move on, I am now gonna show you right now how I take some indoor photo shoots with some artificial lighting. So let's go. And we're here. I have changed into my outfit. I decided to wear some sneakers with these blue jean shorts and a bright yellow top because the reason why I went for this aesthetic is like a cool, hip aesthetic. And I'm using my phone to take the pictures this time, and this handy dandy ring light that is a godsend. Maybe not, but so we've had this desk for a long while that George has found, and I have no idea why we have this desk, but I think it's a really cool aesthetic right here. And we also painted the top of it white, so it really matches with that kind of like cool aesthetic with the bright colors, with the orange seat. So we're in the garage. I put this here and I thought, hey, maybe I could do like a half and half between this sticker door that we have and with this white background right here, and I could be in the split middle of these 2 kinds of styles. So let's see if it has like a really cool like hip style to it. And so I have this phone tripod, and I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it around the ring light tripod actually. And so yeah, let's go ahead and do that. All right, everyone, I am done with my little mini photo shoot. The biggest cue that told me to stop was when my phone died. So right now it is charging, and I'm gonna quickly show you guys my favorite pictures that I picked out from the set and how I edit it real fast, and let's go. All right, everyone. So now is the process of choosing out which photos I like the best and go ahead and edit them. So I'm gonna go ahead and see it right now. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and look at all the pictures that I've taken during the photo shoot. like that one too. I am gonna go ahead and edit one of the close-up ones. I'm gonna go ahead and edit this one. So the first thing I do is I bring this to Photoshop Express and I import it. And so what I usually do is that I fix the sharpness. I sharpen it a little bit. And then I fix the luminance for a little bit of smoothness. Reduce color noise. And then I usually add a little bit of grain to give it that nice texture to it. All right, so I saved my first edit through Photoshop Express. And let me go ahead and show you how it looks like. So that is the before. This is the after. I toned down the highlights a bit because it was a bit too blown out in the background. Lifted the shadows, add a little green to it so my skin texture could come out more, not as washed out. And so I'm gonna go ahead and go to prequel and to further edit more for the special effects. I am downloading my final image and this is the before, raw, without any edit. This is the after, with a little bit of edits from Photoshop Express, toning down the highlights, and then this is the final.
Congratulations.
So, thank you all so much for watching. I had such a great time doing this video and also doing a lot of these little mini photo shoots, especially at home. And don't ever be shy of getting very creative and just playing around with anything around the house, including your curtains, your plants, furniture, etc. And I hope everyone still continues to stay safe during this quarantine and everyone's hanging there during this pandemic. And it's really important to stay very optimistic and to continue to learn and create and do new things. So thank you so much again. And as I said, if you're interested in me making a video on how I edit my Instagram photos, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll appreciate your subscription and hitting that ring button. Thank you so much again. Bye.